In this video, we continue our stay in Ubud, climbing Mount Batur, learning to cook traditional Balinese food, and we go whitewater rafting. Without further ado, let's get into it. Morning guys, it is 20 to 2 and we've just in the morning and we've just woke up because we're going to climb Mount Batur. Grant has been an absolute delight this morning.
I'm very tired, to be fair. I don't usually get up at 1:30.
Absolute Debbie Downer. Woke up all happy to climb a mountain at 2 o'clock in the morning. Grant goes, "Oh, weather's bad, not gonna see now. Oh, I don't even know what trousers we're gonna wear." Getting right sassy all morning. Like,
right,
cool.
so just to explain, we only slept for about three hours, but I kept waking up because it was raining so heavily. It's been absolutely lashing it down all night, and it's forecast to rain this morning. And I was just doing a quick bit of research, like just Googling, tips for climbing the mountain and stuff. And all of them were just like, don't do it if it's raining. The views
wound himself
The
up.
views are going to be rubbish. It's going to be horrible. You'll be slipping. And I was reading it thinking, oh, we've picked the worst day possible. Why have we already done this?
But guys, this is travelling and you've just got to get on with it and see what happens. And enjoy it anyway. It might be absolutely mental. You might be slipping everywhere, but it's memories.
It is. So, yeah, follow us on our walk. Hopefully it's fun. It could be an absolute washout and the views are rubbish, but fingers crossed it won't. I'm going to stay positive. It might not, but it might be good.
Super positive.
Super positive. It might be good.
Absolute Debbie Downer. But yeah, see how we get on, guys.
Our tips for climbing the mountain would be to definitely do the sunrise climb. It's way too hot later in the day. You don't want to be climbing a mountain in 30 degrees. Make sure you wear sensible shoes. We literally saw some people trying to climb a mountain in flip-flops. They were struggling horrendously. You do not want to be that person. Also, make sure you bring plenty of water and bring layers. It's pretty warm at the bottom, but it's pretty cold at the top.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad. Bit tired. I think we're just over halfway now and very warm. I'm excited to get to the top so it's nice and cold.
You're glistening.
I'm not surprised, I'm sweating a lot. It's very warm. Yeah, the first bit was quite flat. It was a bit deceiving, and now we've just been sort of scrabbling up a rock, quite a steep hill for 10 minutes and I'm absolutely exhausted.
How tall is it again?
Total 1,700 metres. So
yeah,
pretty big, like significantly bigger than any mountain in the UK. So
cool.
Yeah.
Let's get this done.
All right, let's smash it.
We really enjoyed our time climbing Mount Batur. We met some amazing people. We celebrated sunrise with an early morning bintang. It was a real sense of achievement completing this incredible climb just in time for sunrise. The best part of the trip was sitting at the top of the mountain and taking in all the beautiful views and watching the sun's reflection sparkle across Lake Batur. This was one of our all-time favourite things we've done whilst travelling.
There used to be one huge supervolcano on this site which erupted more than 20,000 years ago. When it erupted, it collapsed in on itself, creating the big lake you can see here. What's left of the supervolcano are just the edge parts, being Mount Batur that we climbed and Mount Ayung that you can see opposite.
Like most places in Southeast Asia, there are monkeys at the top of the mountain, so remember to be careful and not to leave any food on shore or they will steal it.
We got really lucky with the weather, but not everyone does. Here are a few pictures from the top of the mountain only a few days previously when our friends climbed it.
Hi guys, so we were just in a taxi had like an hour nap. So we were up at 2 a.m, did a mountain trek, had an hour nap, and now we're going to do a 6-hour cooking class because, you know, why the hell
Yeah.
not?
I think did a mountain trek is what we're doing. I think we climbed a mountain to the top. Let's not undersell it here, babe. It were hard work.
So like, how tall is it again?
So it was 1,700 metres tall. So to put into context, that is about 25% taller than the tallest mountain in Britain. So we didn't really realise that when we signed up to it, that we were like doing a legit, like quite big mountain for the first one we've ever done. And it was pretty hard. You might be able to see from the footage, it was quite hard filming in the dark, but there were loads of bits where we were just going up horrendously steep, rocky, like almost like a cliff, just non-stop for a long time.
The worst bit was going down because it was so much loose rocks and everything, just like gravelly. You just skid, like you just literally skid, and it's like so scary because you think I'm gonna just go and I'm not gonna be able to stop, and I'm gonna take out everybody that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Bless our little tour guide, he held my hand like the majority of the way down.
Yeah, I'd say for a good 45 minutes maybe. Jordana was at the front just holding the tour guide's hand because she was so scared of going down, and I was like, Jordana, I can help you if you want. And she's like, no, you're clumsy, don't you come anywhere near me. This tour guide is much more of a safe pair of hands. So I was like, fine, not offended at all.
I think I made the right decision there because he fell quite a few times.
I won't say that I slipped a few times, but styled it out, and like, yeah, no disasters. I didn't embarrass myself, but yeah, it was fine.
At the start of the cooking class, we walked around the farm and picked our own herbs and vegetables, which we cooked with later. This was a great experience as we got to learn so much about all the key ingredients used in most Balinese cooking. Don't worry if you're not a very good cook, as the guides are so hands-on and really helpful. This was an incredible experience. We've even recommended this to some friends and they absolutely loved it.
Yeah. That'll do. Got a good one there. So the first two courses we made are Saya Arab, which is mixed vegetables, which there's a remnants there. We've got most on our plates now. And then we've also made sweet and sour tempeh. So tempeh is apparently like tofu, but it's got a bit of a better texture to it. So Jordana, you've just had a bit of each of them. What do you think? What's the verdict?
So good.
It looks really easy when he was doing it.
He had like a rhythm and I
He had a really good technique. This is not the best technique. So with a lot of help from the guys working here, we have made tuna with sambal matak, which is basically tuna with like a chili oniony garnish. We've also made a traditional chicken curry, can't remember the name. Got another one over there for Jordana. And then we've got some pork satay. So now we're on to dessert, which is called Berber Injin. It's a black rice pudding with coconut milk and bananas. So we've really enjoyed our time at the Balinese cooking class. If anyone's interested in the exact one that we did, because I know there's a few different ones, we were at Pemulan, Bali, and it's really cool. It's about half an hour outside of Ubud, and it's run by the local village, so they run it as a community, so some of the different people who live in the village nearby all pitch in and do various bits on the farm or in the cooking classes.
So we're just up early this morning to go whitewater rafting. which is going to be interesting. I'm a little bit scared.
I'm a little bit hungover, so we found somewhere doing 2 for 1 cocktails last night, so we had quite a few, and
He's been on the toilet all morning.
I thought I wasn't going to mention that bit.
So he's not feeling too
That's unrelated to the cocktails, but
well, you don't know.
well, yeah. But yeah, maybe feeling hungover, getting up early, doing some activities, maybe not the best idea, but it looks really fun. So we got picked up from our hotel in Ubud. They've taken us probably like half an hour, 40 minutes north of Ubud, and we're going down the Ayung River. So we're going to be whitewater rafting down there.
Do you remember how much it was?
I think it was. We booked through the hotel, so it might be a little bit more expensive. I'm guessing they take a cut. I think it was about 450,000 rupiah per person.
We'll pop it in the video.
So yeah, really looking forward to it. Hopefully get some good footage, and hopefully we won't have a GoPro disaster like last time where we're just showing you the sky. We might try and get a bit of what's going on this time.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
$250 very steep steps later, and we are down at the river. Looks amazing.
So forward pedal, back pedal, stop, move left, move right, and boom boom later. Okay? Boom boom. Later.
boom.
Yeah, later in the night.
We absolutely loved the rafting. We think this is a must-do in Ubud. It was super fun, there was just enough thrills, and there was lots of relaxing parts to take in all the fantastic scenery. We were glad we went for the half-day rafting, which was about 2 to 3 hours, rather than the full day. We thought this was just enough. We also made friends with some great people from all over the world.
Jordana, how are you feeling about the big drop that's coming?
Not so good.
Not so good? It can't be that bad.
Our time in Ubud was so special. Even though we were there for over a week, it did not feel long enough. As well as all the activities, we really enjoyed the hustle and bustle of the high street with all the shops and restaurants. As well as Balinese food, there are so many different cuisines and options for all budgets and diets. Our favourite place was Simply Social, with an amazing variety of food, delicious cocktails and live music at the weekend. We went here so many times. We think this is the best place to eat in Ubud, so definitely check it out if you're in Ubud.
We hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe for more content like this, and make sure you check out our first video on Ubud if you haven't already.